What's up guys, Blitz here today with a quick update before we get into the video. I just want to take a second to say thank you to all those who joined in on the channel the last few days. It's been a crazy couple days. I've gone from 400 subscribers to over 600 now. And we crossed over that 500 subscriber threshold. That's an amazing feat for me. And I really appreciate all of you guys who have joined in on the fun. I honestly feel like we're on top of the world right now because tomorrow's my birthday and I feel like this is like a really great birthday gift to have. So thank you, all of you guys. I know this is just the beginning. I can't wait till we get to that 1,000 subscriber mark and go even further beyond that. One day, hopefully that'll be a possibility. If this is your first time finding me, be sure to subscribe for some more Dragon Ball FighterZ videos. I'm going to be trying my best to upload one every single week, hopefully a tip video and a ranked video, so you get to see some online matches of me kicking some ass. I hope you guys have been winning your matches, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you around. So, in the middle of me working on my combo videos, I figured there are a lot of things about this game that a lot of people, including myself, still don't know exist. In this video, we're going to be talking about a few hidden things in this game that you may or may not know about unless you use Reddit. Some of these things you may be able to apply to your game plan or simply are just a quality of life option just to make things a little bit easier, such as this very first tip. In offline local or just practice mode, you can select your characters from the character list. Sometimes this can be annoying if you're like me and you have to go all the way from one side of the screen to select your second character and then back over to the first part of the screen to select your final character. Seriously, this is pretty cool, especially for those who just want to get into training mode much faster without wasting time. And that is if you press Options, also known as the Start button on the PlayStation 4 controller. It pulls up a list of characters you've pre-made for your online matches. Remember this list? The orders look reversed at first, however, it is the correct order that you originally saved it as. Now we're going to move on to tips that'll help improve your game. You can simply add on more damage to your Dragon Rush combos. Right here, we're just going to tap Dragon Rush. And as you can see right there, we get about 22 hits and 1490 combo damage. Now we're going to hold down the Dragon Rush button and it's going to add about 10 more hits onto the combo as well as an extra 360 damage for simply just holding down the button. What? This is an awesome tip. It's gonna just take forever for me to hammer this into my muscle memory though. I just know it. Here are some basic Dragon Rush combos with Gohan. First, we're gonna do a Dragon Rush just by using the tap option. And 3077 damage is not that bad. However, when we hold the Dragon Rush button, watch what happens. And now we have almost a 3500 damage in combo by holding down Dragon Rush. It's amazing. In most fighting games, you can tech grabs by pressing the grab button the same time your opponent does. However, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, you can simply use the light button, medium button, or heavy button to tech grabs. You just have to make sure you time it the same time you see a green sphere go around your opponent. The assist button does not work, and neither do any of the directional buttons. I honestly found this next one so interesting. I noticed it myself the other day while I was in a match, and I haven't heard anyone else speak about this, but if you have, let me know. Basically, when you make any movement towards your opponent, you simply gain meter. This is a pretty cool mechanic to reward aggressive playing versus like lame zoning where you sit in the back and throw out projectiles. And also, when you move backwards, you don't gain anything. This makes a lot of sense now to those wondering how come you build meter so damn fast in this game. Because I was wondering that myself for a while. Once you cross over your opponent or you are literally on them, the meter gain stops. This next one is really helpful, and I'm surprised at how many players actually do not know about this one. But if you didn't know, basically when you snap back in your opponent who has any kind of blue health recovering, they lose all of that blue health. So we're going to set up a situation right here. My opponent, say, switches out Frieza to recover a lot of blue health. I can basically initiate a Dragon Rush on Android 18 to bring Frieza back out. But if you pay attention to Frieza's health, he's going to lose all of that blue health that he has left over to recover. Now here's an asshole thing that you can do for some style points and to genuinely piss off your opponents. This is not 100% guaranteed because your opponents can throw attacks out immediately after they come in after the snapback, or they can even tech the Dragon Rush on entry. But when it lands, it feels so damn good. This next tip is for only Gohan players. It's no secret that this rushdown beast of a character is pretty damn good, but there is one move that you can simply add to your combos to maximize the damage, and that is his crouching light punch. Crouching light scales really well with adult Gohan's combos. Just take a look at this next combo compared to the first one that I did. Over 5,000 damage by adding one easy input with decent range at the beginning of the combo. You can even get more damage if you were to properly optimize it, but the combo that I got was 5,332 damage for the cost of 1 bar. That's pretty crazy. That's a little more than half of your opponent's health bar. Trunks' sword has deflective properties. It's not even practical. It's just really funny to look at. Super Saiyan Blue Goku is picked up a lot by newer players, especially because at first glance his auto combo seems really good, but there is a gap in between his low to overhead where you can interrupt him. Pretty much during this gap you can throw in any type of move. You could even throw in a good old reflect. You can also sneak in at standing light as well. That could lead to a full combo punish with almost all characters and essentially turn the tides. Not many people may know this, and you probably did it by accident in a match, but you can in fact punish a vanish with down heavy. It requires a bit of timing because if you do it too early, you're not going to hit them. You basically want to down heavy as soon as you hear the vanish sound. In this game, whenever you land a hit, you can jump cancel directly as long as it's not a sweeping low attack or a blocked attack. This is pretty cool. Some characters can do intense mix-ups with this, however I do not recommend dropping combos because of this. If you try to jump cancel after hitting an opponent on block, you're going to get punished hard. Do not do that. You're left wide open for an attack. Please do not try to jump after hitting them on block. It's very unsafe. Now this is where the fun actually begins. While you're in Sparking Blast, you can jump cancel your opponents on block. So if you do an unsafe string, you can essentially jump over and switch sides from your opponent at any time. It's very helpful for such an epic comeback tool. This even works on heavy attacks. So normally, when you try to super dash your opponent, you are safe. However, if you try to throw out an attack, you can be punished hard. If you are also in Sparking Blast, you can throw out the first punch right after a super dash and just be relentless on offense. If your opponent doesn't get that down heavy off, they're just gonna have to sit there and block your entire string. This is one of my favorite things to do since the beta. And there you have it. That is my random list of things that you may not know in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I hope you found some of these tips helpful and overall improve your gameplay in some way. Comment down below if you know of anything else that no one else knows. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more Dragon Ball FighterZ tips and ranked gameplay. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.